Hello everybody, my name is Titanomas and I'm back with another video. In this video I'm going to show you a planes mod where there are a lot of planes, and in this mod you spawn in a airport. In the airport it has all the features of an airport like security check, gateways and gates and lots of flights. Okay, let's see some flights that there are there. Okay, there are some flights like the private jet, the airliner, the cargo plane, the jumbo jet, stealth bomber, stealth fighter, military cargo plane, etc. There are a lot of planes over here, and there are also some other accessories like baggage carts and waypoints and cargos and color tools. This color tool helps in changing the color of the planes or whatever vehicles. There are also some vehicles like trams, police cars, baggage tractor, fuel truck, rescue truck, luxury car, towing tractor, etc. etc. So first let's start off by viewing the private jet, the airliner, the helicopter, the sport aircraft, the stunt plane, the eclipse plane, the supersonic plane, the stealth fighter, and also we do have to take the color tool. Let's first see the private jet. So this is how the private jet looks. It's a bit smaller and it has its engines at the back. So this is the feature that the color tool can do. It can change the color of the aircraft. If you want green, you can put green. You can take white and blue, black and white, blue and white, yellow. I'm gonna stick with green. Sorry. Let's board this aeroplane. So the way you control these aeroplanes is simple. The way to control your altitude, you only have to point up or down, and you can look to places to steer. Let's take off and go and circle through out this airport. So I'm going to take off now. See, and away we go. It is a bit noisy and you might have difficulty hearing me, but that's all fine. So the planes are a bit fast. Only the cargo planes are very slow as they are really big to hold all that cargo. Now let's land this plane because I need a lot of time to show you the other planes too. And it is really easy to land these planes, as you can see. And yeah, that is the first plane, the private jet. To see inside it, you can do this. It has 6 seats and 1 seat for the pilot. Now let's see the other planes. Now this is the airliner. It is a bit bigger than the private jet and it can seat many more people, as you can see. It is like a normal ordinary airliner. Only thing is it's a bit smaller and it has 2 seats for the cockpit. Oops, sorry. I'm gonna spawn it there. Let's take off this one too. Watch carefully. It is a bit slow though in the first place. And away we go. So when I'll be viewing these planes, you'll mostly see all of them pretty much similar. So I'm gonna land this one for now, so that we don't waste any time. So that was the airliner. Now let's see the helicopter. As you know, for usually helicopters don't need a runway to go, and the way you control the altitude is just look up, and that's all. So the helicopter is a bit slower, and it's a bit more, and it can only seat like 4 people, if I'm correct, and it's raining. So that was the helicopter. You can see it has one propeller here and another one here. So now let's see the sport aircraft, as it said. It's pretty small, I know, but it is a bit faster than the other planes, and it's a sport plane, so it can perform some stunts. And you don't need a runway for this one also. You only need a bit of land to go and take this sport aircraft off. Take it up. So again, I'm saying, since we have many planes, I'm gonna land this for now. In the sports aircraft, you have a cool design for the wings, and the wings are seated above. There is one small antenna or something here which I don't know what it does, and there are 4 seats there, and it has a propeller, unlike other planes. Now let's see the stunt plane. This is pretty much like the same as a sport aircraft, but it has one more feature that I'm going to show you in a bit. First, let me make this blue, like many boys like it. So it also makes a different sound, and this is the magic. It produces some type of dust when you are flying it. So, and you can do mere drops and get up like that with this stunt plane. This one is one of my personal favorites, as it is pretty fast and it produces this weird smoke. So let's land this one for now. As you can see, this is not part of normal. You cannot get this with commands, nor in normal vanilla Minecraft, but you need a mod to do this. The mod is called planes, because it contains planes, and it costs something like 1500 Minecoins. So next one, we have the Eclipse plane. This is my second favorite plane. It makes a cool sound, and it is pretty small. It has 1 seat for the pilot and 4 seats for the rest of the people. As you can see, it also makes a different sound, and it is a bit faster than the other planes. I have no idea why. So this one is almost like each and every other plane. It does not produce any smoke or anything. It has engines, not fans. So let's land this one now. As I told you, you can change the color of the aeroplanes depending on your needs. So that is one more thing. You can do that with the color tool. Next we have, just give me a second, and let's make it day because I like day. Next we have the supersonic plane. This is for the people who really like planes and know a lot of planes. This supersonic plane looks kind of like the supersonic plane that used to come out every once in a year, and it might come out now also every once a year. It can, in real life, it does break the sound barrier, if you know what that is. It goes faster than sound, but in this it is kind of slow. As the normal supersonic planes, it does have a weird curved tip, and it is longer than the other planes that we viewed, but it is not as long as a real airliner. It has a cool wing which makes it look like a space shuttle, and a cool back tail. This is one of the cool planes, but it is not that fast though. Let's take this one for a ride, shall we? It does make kind of like a going fast sound, but it actually is like the normal speed of other aircrafts. So, and also even this one does not have any special effects and all. So let's land it. So that was a supersonic plane. Now moving on, we have the stealth fighter. This is also like a fighter jet in simpler words. So you can't change the color for these fighter jets, as they have only one normal color. It is a bit louder than other planes, I know, and it is a bit faster, as it is a fighter plane, and most fighter planes are pretty fast. So, and driving this one around is very fun. Let's land this one now. So this one has a really cool wing. It's also very short, and it has an extended one, and the engine is at the back, and it's really very powerful in real life. And the same thing on the other side, and it also has these two other tail wings, which makes it look even better. So then there you have it. That is the first list of planes that I have got out. The next, I am going to put these ones back in and take out some other ones. So we have the cargo plane, we have the jumbo jet, we have the stealth bomber plane. That is a really good plane. Then we have the courier plane, we have the military cargo plane, we have a propeller plane, we have a biplane, and that's it, I'm guessing. Yeah, that's it. So first, let's see the cargo plane. So this cargo plane, it is unlike any other normal aircraft. It is really huge in size but not long, and you can also load cargo into this plane, and I'm going to show you how to do that in a minute or right now. So the way we do this is we will take one of these forklifts and it can pick up cargo like that, and we can go to our plane that we have spawned. This car is a bit slow because it is a car, and we can drop it down in that like that. Let's also put one more cargo in that. Sorry, it's a bit slow. It's very slow actually. Let's take the cargo from this plane. Sorry, I'm stealing. So there you have it. We can, so as you have just saw, you can load into this cargo plane, but it only has 2 seats to sit in unless you remove the cargo, or maybe that's impossible. So now I'm gonna remove this plane from there. So now let's take this cargo plane for a shot. So this cargo plane automatically, when after you have boarded it, it will close its hatch to load cargo, and it is a bit slow as you can see. So it is a very slow plane as it is very big, and it mostly contains a lot of load. So we're gonna land this for now. And the most common plane that everybody has seen if they have went to an airport is the jumbo jet. So this is like any other normal airliner that you go on when you go to any place, or when you go to the airport to go somewhere abroad. So this contains the most number of seats, and it has 2 seats on each side like that, like a normal aircraft, and it contains a lot of seats. And yeah, let's just take this one for a spin. There is one problem with this world. It does rain a lot in this plane mod. I have no idea why. So this is almost as fast as all the other planes that we have viewed, but it is a bit slower as it is very long, and it is a jumbo jet, so it will go at the same speed even when it is fully loaded with passengers. So that was jumbo jet. Now let's move on to the stealth bomber. This is my personal favorite plane. It also has a really very large wings for some reason, and it has engines on the wings as you can see, and it is very streamlined, and it is also pretty fast, and it makes a cool sound when you go in. And as you can see, it is fast, very fast. This, you might think that it is not that fast because this is actually in Minecraft it is very fast, I can say. Yeah, so that So that was the stealth bomber plane, but you can't actually drop bombs from it. This is just the way it has been named from real life. Then we have the courier plane. So this courier plane has seats, as you can see. It has multiple seats, but it for some reason does not have any place to put any load or courier, you can say. It makes a little bit different sound than the other planes, and it is also very much quieter. So, and like the other cargo plane, it is also very slow, but they are not the slowest planes in this plane mode. The slowest one is not a plane, it's a helicopter. The helicopter is very slow for some reason, but the slowest plane is the biplane, and I will come to that one in a minute. First, let me do some forecast settings and some time settings. Then we have the military cargo plane. So even though it has multiple engines, it is just a bit faster than the other cargo and courier planes. And in this one also you have so in this plane I am not so sure about this plane, as I haven't tried it out that much. As you can see, it is a bit faster than the other big cargo and courier planes. So that is because it is meant for the military, and when they have to carry many big things, like maybe a big box of guns, and they have to go to a place fast, they can use this military cargo plane. So let's land this one for now. Next we have the propeller plane. This plane is very ordinary and very small, and it does have a propeller, as you can know from its name, and it is a faster plane than the others, like than the courier and cargo planes, as it is much smaller and it is much lighter. So there is only one disadvantage to the speed of this plane, is that it has a fan, and the propeller, also called fan, does not go as fast as any ordinary engine. So the slowness is there only in that part. So let's land this one. So that was a propeller plane. It has a very sleek design, and it is also very small, and it kind of looks like both of its wing is bigger than the plane, almost bigger. So that was the propeller plane. Then we have the biplane. This is one of the oldest planes that have been invented by the Wright brothers. So this is a very old plane, and it is also a bit slow, and it has only 2 propellers, but it does have 2 wings, but that adds a bit of extra weight, and it does not have a cover to cover you. And as you can see, it is a bit slow, slower than the other ordinary planes. And even this biplane also does produce the smoke depending on the color of biplane you are using, and that is really cool. So with the two planes, the biplane and the stunt plane, you can make various designs by using this random colored smoke. So let's land this one for now. So that is gonna wrap it up for the planes, but we also do have a list of cars and other land vehicles in the chest, and we have some other accessories. So first we have a waypoint, and we have cargo. There is troop transport. There are a follow me car. There is a forklift, which I showed you while loading into the courier plane. We have a tram, which for some reason does not work. And we have a police car. We have a baggage tractor, and that is going to see. So first let's start with the waypoint. So this thing is like it hovers in the air, and you can use it to use as a way so that you don't get lost while you are going to some place. You can ask somebody who knows where the place is, and you can use these, and you can tell him or her to point out the place, by the direction of the place, by using these waypoints. They always float on the air. And next is the cargo. As you know, the cargo I have showed you in the cargo plane, like this one. You can load these boxes of cargo into the cargo planes. Then we have the troop transport truck. So this is one big truck where two people can sit in the front, and in the back you can have people to sit for putting them somewhere, also called troops. So it makes a pretty loud noise while you drive it, and it is also kind of slow one. So that's enough for this troop transport thing. Then we have the follow me car. This follow me car has a unique paint, so that you can drive one of these to make a plane follow you, and it is a bit faster than the troop transport tractor. So you can drive around this and make planes follow you if you tell them to. And then we have the forklift. This I already have showed you while loading cargo into the cargo plane, and it is very slow, as I told you. So next we have the tram. So there has been one problem with this tram, is I didn't know exactly where to put this tram, and I still do not know. So you can board the tram and you can only sit in it. So that is one problem. Then we have the police car. This is if any crime has happened and all, and it also has some space so that you can put the criminal in there tied up. And yeah, and when you drive this, it does make the police car noise. And yeah, that is the police car. And next we have the baggage tractor. I am going to show you how to use this baggage tractor in a bit or sometime now. So let's chuck all of these spawns back there and let's get out the rest. So we did miss this one, the baggage trolley, the fuel truck, the fire truck, the luxury car, towing tractor, the bus, and I think that is all the items you have with this mod, all of the spawns. So first I'm going to show you how to use this baggage cart. So as you know, it's a bit like a cart full of baggage, but it does not really have any baggage in it. So you can use this baggage tractor and it will automatically give you a lead which you can leash to this baggage cart and you can take it to the particular flight. Let's say we have to take it to the private jet and we can leave it there. So then after that you can load this baggage into the particular plane you're going into. Next we have the fuel truck. As you already know by its name, it is a truck that contains fuel. So let's hop in it for some while. It is a bit slow as it contains a lot of fuel. I do not know exactly how much fuel it does contain, but that was the fuel truck. It has a big fuel container and it is a bit wide. So next we have the rescue truck. It is also a bit like a fire truck, or I can say it is a fire truck by its looks. So this fire truck is also a bit slow, and this is one special feature. If any plane or anything is on fire, you can use this by activating the water cannons, and you can also deactivate them. It is red in color and it has a big hose at the top and one small hose in the front. Next we have the luxury car, and it is a bit luxury and fast. So it also does not make that much noise, as you can hear. So this is a pretty good car to go to your own aircraft or to use. Next we have the towing tractor. So you can use this towing tractor to tow any aircrafts or cars if they are damaged, like so. You can see the fighter jet is following us, and we can also deactivate us from towing. So that was a tow truck. Next we have the bus. This is the last item I'm going to show you today. It is, as you can see, it is a pretty big one, and it has lots of seats to accommodate many people. Let's spawn it right here, and it is a bit faster than you must have expected because it is so big. So that was a bus. It is blue in color, and it has automatic opening doors, and also you cannot change the color of any of these vehicles that I've showed you. So that is going to wrap it up for this video. If you like this mod, you can order it. You can buy it on the marketplace. Once more, the name of this mod is Planes. So that please like and subscribe to my channel. Bye.